That's interesting. Does not like some of these camera views. All right, we are live, and we appreciate everybody joining in. We're waiting on the qualifying to start. Practice is all over. And we're waiting on the next session. We are live on it. Don't know why I have a black screen. What is going on with iRacing? There are people in here. The server was disconnected from us, waiting for device to... What? All right, so looks like somebody had a problem. Once again, we are going to load back in. That's very interesting. But they are under qualifying. We'll be loaded back in just a second. Don't know why I'm having so much problems with some of these things, but that's okay. We'll be back in a jiff, and racing will commence in just a minute. But we do have 2 heat races. We do have, and we do have the main event, and they will be battling it out. A lot more drivers loaded into tonight's race. A lot of new drivers coming in as they did a little bit of recruiting. Looks like Mr. Matt Banky, he is going to be out there also. Will be. I don't know if this was some of the storms, but. Did have a little bit of lightning here earlier, and that could have a little bit of effect on me, but looks like the stream is live. Sorry about it. Give me 1 second. Just caught the formation lap. We'll get that off of the screen, and green flag is going to be out as they come across the tabletop, and there is already going to be chaos at the back. And it looks like Matt Banky is going to be involved in that. Also, Matt Robinson, he was involved, and they're going to have to take a moment to get those trucks back this week. But we have Mikey Klein. He's going to make that turn. Hard left-hander as he comes across the jump, and he is going to have the lead. And let's put the ticker up so you can see how many laps they have. They only have 6 laps here tonight over the triple jumps, and here they come into that other left-hander, that U-turn, and he's going to have a commanding lead over the tabletop across the start-finish line. Scott's right there behind him. Gavin Plummer riding in that 3rd position, and oh my goodness, Skyle's going to be all kinds of out of shape as he comes across, comes through the ditch. Across the jump, it is a 3-way battle for that lead, and they are door banging side by side, 3 wide across the triple jumps, and it looks like Skyle is going to be the biggest loser of that particular battle. He could not get off. Run down Plummer and a Klein. Klein putting it down the fastest lap up to 35.5 as it is kind of spread out. As Claus is going to be back here. Back for that mid position. He is going to be able to grab it back as he launches his truck across that monster jump. Speedo going to be right there also. He's going to come across the triple jumps. He's going to try to keep that truck straight. Almost tips it over. Jeff Ives, he's going to be right there in the 6th position. Biggest mover of the race really is going to be Rylan Rogers. He's going to be up 2 spots. But here comes Mikey Klein. Still having the lead. Corey Skiles, he is going to be the fastest truck on the track. There it goes. He's going to be about 1.2 seconds. He's going to be about 7/10 of a second now as he gets a good entrance into that hard left-hander. And here they come across the tabletop for the white flag. This is going to be the final lap in heat number 1. This is to see how the lineup is going to be for the feature. looks like Klaus was a little bit out of shape, and we got a fender flying, and that's going to be Speedo as he is trying to run down Klaus in that number 77 across the monster jump as he breaks it into that hard right-hander. And we still got a three-way battle as Plummer has been able to take the lead, and it looks like somebody went off the track, and that is going to be Skiles. He went off the track, but Plummer going to win his heat race. Line's going to come in second. You got Claus in third. You got Curry Speedo. He is going to be in fourth. You got Jeff Ives in fifth. Up 3 spots is going to be Ryland Rogers finishing in sixth. Eddie Robinson going to be finishing in seventh. Skiles going to be finishing in eighth, and Matt Banky finishing in ninth. All right, heat number 2 should be underway in just a moment. And then we will look at the lineup for the main event. 5 laps are going to come under your way as we have McLaughlin, we have Brent Smith, we have Stella, we have Johnson, we have Drew, not going to even try to butcher his name, Salgado, I believe that is. Forgive me if it's wrong. You got Nordstrom, you got Matthews, and you got Rickard. So that's going to be your lineup for heat number 2 as they get ready to take their pace a lap around. A lot of nice trucks out there. How many will have their fenders on it by the time these 5 laps are over? While we're waiting for them to take their pace lap around, let's take a look at one of our sponsors for tonight, and that is going to be Bucket. So just give us 1 minute. We'll be right back. Oh no, where'd it go? Glitch in the system. One of my pages just left, and we're gonna have to bring it over to here. That's gonna be all right. That's fine. I just lost one of my scenes for my ATVO, and look, we got the track map up. That's a good thing. All right, green flag is about to fly for heat number 2. And it's going to be McLaughlin. He is going to bring him across that tabletop and take the green flag. And now we have about 5 laps to determine who is going to be starting on that front row. It is going to be McLaughlin in that number 45, chasing down Brent Smith as they come into that hard left-hand turn, and it looks like we had a little bit of problems there in the back, but everybody gets it straightened out. I love these trucks. 900 horsepower to the rear wheels, and they are making it look so easy. Across the triple jumps. A couple trucks are out of shape towards the back, and that is going to be Jared Nordstrom. He does get it collected, but he's going to fall back a few positions from where he was sitting. You still have Austin McLaughlin. He is still trying to track down Brent Smith. Brent Smith had a good run last week, but he was not able to grab the win due to a truck flipping down the backstretch and actually came into the lane that he was riding in at the finish. Lap number 2 underway. Brent Smith, he is going to be trying to get off that right-hander and through the triple jumps as fast as he can and make a little distance between him and Austin McLaughlin. And he's going to be able to do it across the tabletop as they start lap number 3. Let's see if we can get something working. There we go. Fastest lap is going to belong to Brent Smith as he put down a 35.038. Austin trying to make up a little bit of time over the big jump. Nice soft landing, and he is going to be right there on the back bumper, but he can't get the power down as Brent Smith pretty much takes off. And it looks like he is going to put about a second in between him and McLaughlin. You got Anthony Stella. He's going to be right there in third as we start a lap number 4. crossing the tabletops, and it looks like Stella, he is going to be about 2.5 seconds back. He's got a little bit of work to do. As let me adjust this track map real quick so you can see everything. There we go. Not many turns here tonight. Into the carousel, right-hander, as they are sideways, and it looks like Stella, he is going to have a right rear fender missing, but back up front, it is going to be a kind of a close battle, but they're going to take the white flag. Still got about 9/10 of a second between McLaughlin and Smith. Salgado, he is going to be right there in fourth. He's going to be up one position from where he started. Not too many challengers around him. But now he's going to make up a little bit of time. And there's the 53 of Johnson. Coming across that big jump. He's going to be out of shape just a little bit. They are going to make contact. Oh, my goodness. He bumps the 189 out of the way. And Brent Smith, he is going to come across the tabletops and take the checkered flag. And he is going to be your heat feature number 2 winner. Or heat number 2, excuse me. McLaughlin is going to be second. Stella is going to be third. Johnson, he is going to be fourth. You got Sagato. He is going to be right there in fifth. Nordstrom, he is going to be in sixth. You got Rickard. He's going to be up one position in seventh. And you got Brandon Matthews going to be right there in eighth. Pretty much almost from a third on back was pretty much right there where they started. Just a few lead changes. And looks like we are going to be under our warm-up. And there it is, about 2 minutes for the warm-up. And let's see if we can get this ticker to work for us. Don't know exactly what happened on the other screen. We'll take that away. But it did not want to work for us. So ATVO does not like the heat formations or the heat formats, but sometimes we got to restart it. It's the first time that we've ran the heats with the ATVO, which I may try the latest version, the earlier version of that to get it to actually do right. But they only got a few minutes left in warm up, and we'll see all the trucks out there on the track, and there is quite a few of them. It looks like about 20 trucks going to be on the track here tonight. Klein going to be one of the faster ones that we're going to have to look out for. Plummer, he won his heat. Definitely Brett Smith, he was a fast truck in his heat. So a couple trucks to look out for. As let's see if we are going to be able to get that tower back. And I do believe it is going to work for us. Yes, it is. All right, so about 41 seconds left in tonight's heat. Or tonight's warm-up, and then we'll get to the main event. Well, everybody out there on the stream, appreciate y'all stopping by. Rough 4 turns. Can hear you barely. All right, so let me appreciate you there. Let me know that. Let's turn the trucks down just a little bit. All right, 7 seconds until the main event. And let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's grid for the feature. All right, it's not going to... All right, let's see if it's going to do right, and it is not. Because it should be Plummer. Let's see. All right, there we go. Plummer and Brent Smith are going to be on your front row. The second row is looking like Mikey Klein and McLaughlin. Row number 3 is looking like Claus and Anthony Estelas. Row number 4 is going to be Spino and Johnson. Row number 5 is looking like Ives and Salgado. Row number 6 is going to be Rogers and Nordstrom. Row number 7 is going to be Robertson and Rickard. Row number 8 is looking like Skiles and Matthews. And row number 9 is going to be Mr. Matt Banky. All right, let's see. They are making their formation lap, and we should see that green flag drop in just a moment or so. About 35 seconds is about the average lap time. And once again, I'll be looking either for that 289 of Gavin Plummer or Brent Smith to take over the lead very quickly. And there they are. Pace truck still out there on the track. Track map is still working. I'm glad SDK decided, hey, let's do our job today. That way you can see where all your favorite drivers are going to be on the track. And let's see, we're going to put the car numbers up there so you can kind of follow along with us. And there is the ticker, or the tower, should I say. And let's get ready to go green flag racing as they come down the front stretch to the tabletop. Pace truck is off, and green flag is going to fly. And here comes Plummer. He's got a nice jump as he comes across the tabletops. On the exit of the tabletops, he's got Smith to the inside. We got a little bit of three-wide action back here with McLaughlin, and there's a little bit of banging. They do keep it straight. They got, man, what a hornet's nest it is back there, and it looks like somebody almost got spun sideways. They were able to get across the jump and get it all straightened out, but man, what a race that this is. 17 trucks out there at one time, and they are just bouncing and banging all the way across the triple jumps. And this is going to be a battle for, I believe that's going to be for the 5th position as they come across the tabletops. It is. And oh my goodness, 53 is going to be out of shape. He's going to be able to save it. What a save it was as he hits that embankment. Wow. Through the ditch and out of the ditch. That's going to be the number 42 of Stella. Back out front is going to be Palmer. He still has Brent Smith right there behind him as they come through that right-hander and across the triple jumps. And it looks like Plummer is going to be able to create a little bit of distance. Only about a half a second, but Smith is really good on entrance of these turns. And across that tabletop, he's going to lose a little bit of distance, maybe about a tenth of a second from where he was. Back in 1.4 seconds is going to be McLaughlin in that number 29. And the fastest lap is going to be to Gavin Plummer. And we only got about 12 laps into tonight's feature. And we're already on lap number 3. Wow, these laps are going very fast. Let's see if we can find the most exciting race on the track as the leaders are coming out of the last turn. That 298, he is on the move. It's pretty much single file all the way back here to, it looks like Rogers and Jensen. They are going to be battling out. They got those triple jumps are really destroying those trucks as fenders are flying. But lap number 4 is underway, and here they come across the tabletops. They did get it straightened out as they exit the tabletop, and it looks like Rogers is going to be able to keep his position, and that's going to be for the 12th positions. Rickard is going to be the biggest mover of tonight's race. He's going to be up 8 spots, riding around in 6th. You still have the 298 of Plummer. He is going to be out here still leading race. 34.560 is going to be the fastest lap on the track, and that is going to be by Mikey Klein, and he's going to be riding back here in 17th. He's going to be down 14 positions. But still a little bit of racing left to go. Anything can happen. Brent Smith still trying to get up to the leader, trying to take over that lead. He was involved in an incident on the last lap and lost the win, or didn't get the win last week. So if you haven't watched that race, go back and watch it. It was our first broadcast of doing the average off-road racing league. And what a race it was. Now lap number 6 is going to be underway. It looks like Brent got a little bit out of shape coming off the tabletops, but he was able to collect it. Now they're going to go into the dip and out. And let's see if he can make up any time. And no, he was not able to make up any time, but McLaughlin, he definitely was putting the power down, coming out of that hard left-hander. They are pretty much going to be nose to tail, and there, McLaughlin closed up the gap just a little. Another hard left there, and looks like McLaughlin is going to look to the inside. Let's go back through the field and see if we can find any other battles. And here's one, and that is going to be Stella. They're going to be doing a little bit of door banging, and that's going to be with the 79 of Rickard. Coming through the left-hander, a little bit more door banging going on. And we have that stage break here at lap number 6. So they're oh my goodness. I guess a couple drivers missed the memo. Oh, somebody's going to be upside down. A couple drivers going to have a couple messed up trucks. They're definitely going to have to come in and get those fast repairs done. And Skittles out there saying, oops. Oh. So the stage break coming out at lap number 6. And we'll get back to green flag racing in just a moment. Some of these drivers are definitely going to have to go in and get some of those panels put back on. They do have one fast repair here. So we'll probably see those trucks diving on in and get that fast repair. Plummer has been the leader pretty much all feature long. So let's see if we can go in and find him. And he's not in the Discord. Brandon Matthews is going to be in the Discord. Let's see who's in the Discord. Skiles. He is now moved himself up to 7th. Did not have the best finish in his feature. But we got a couple drivers that are tied for the biggest mover, and that is going to be Rickard and Skiles. And let's put that on the screen. There you see Rickard. He's going to be up 8 positions. You got Skiles. He's going to be also up 8 positions. You got Rogers. He is going to be up 2. You have Matthews going to be up 2 also, and McLaughlin. He's going to be up 1. Everybody else is either right there where they started, or they're down a couple positions. But here they come to the tabletop. Are they getting ready to go back green flag racing? And yes, we are. We're getting ready. We're green flag racing. Plummer going to get out to a nice little bit of a lead, but into the turn, it looks like Smith, he wants a piece of the lead. He's going to get it for just a moment, and coming through that dip in the track. Oh my God, 4 wide as they come out of turn number 1, or excuse me, turn number 3. 4 wide racing. Here they come out of turn number 4. They are going to be side by side in some positions, and coming through those triple jumps through the hard left-hander to the tabletop, down the front stretch, over the jump, side by side for second place. That's going to be Plummer and McLaughlin. They're going to be side by side as they come into turn number 1 through the dip. It looks like it's going to be Plummer with a little bit of advantage over the 29 of McLaughlin. You still have Claus. He's going to be right there, and they're going to be door pinging. Oh my goodness, the truck is riding on top of a truck, and that's going to be the 77, and I believe that was the 42. They are going to get it all straightened out and pretty much nose to tail all the way back to the 5th position. The hard triple jumps as they come across those around the last turn across the tabletops. Lap number 9 is underway, and I think actually lap number 10 is underway. We have 3 laps to go in tonight's feature, and it's been some hard racing up here towards the front. We still got some hard racing back here, and that's going to be Klein and Skiles. And along with Ivy, he's going to be right there, and he's going to be left in the dust as he had a mistake coming into turn number 2. And it is pretty much every man for themselves as they are beating and banging these trucks to death and leaving fenders behind. But the racing is not disappointing as they come across the tabletop. The leader is going to be Brent Smith. You got Plummer. He's going to be right there in second. He was the leader before the stage break. And now he has lost it, and he has got a little bit of work to do if he's going to get around that number 45. Coming in to turn number 2 and out, cross the jump. He has got McLaughlin all over the back bumper, and McLaughlin is going to steal the position away from him. Wow. That was a crazy move, and he pulled it off. The 29 now going to be in second. The 98, which was leading before the stage break, is now found himself in third. The white flag is out. Cross the tabletop. Got to make sure the sound is up. I apologize for that. And they are still beating and banging for that second position. It looks like Smith. He's going to cross the jump, and Plummer, he has been beaten around, but he's hanging tough in that third position. He's still got a good chance of grabbing second from McLaughlin. He's going to send it into that hard left hand, and here they come to the finish line. It is going to be Brent Smith pulling off the win with McLaughlin and Plummer in second and third. What a race that was for 12 intense laps. And those two drivers were beating and banging as hard as they could. What a race it was. And let's go take a look at that finish. There you see they're coming across the triple jumps right there. And we're going to speed it up just a little bit. Look how hard they're racing coming into that last turn. 29 had one more shot at it. Not going to be able to get there, but look at the 77. He just sails it on in there, but could not put the power down on the dirt. Kicking up as much rooster tail as he could, but just came up a little bit short. He's going to finish in 4th. Nice little finish for a lot of these guys. Nice little battle right there, and that is going to be Rickard and Skiles. They come across the finish line as 6th and 7th. Ivy going to be right there behind him in 8th. As there was a lot of battles going on the track. You almost need 2 cameras to watch all the battles because it is so short of racing. You try to get everybody, but you just can't. You just can't get there. But Brent Smith, he is going to be able to do that victory lap. He definitely made a comeback from last week. Race number 2 underway. Did not disappoint. 19 viewers out there on the chat. Yeah, I appreciate you all coming out and watching tonight's race. Sorry, we had a little bit of an issue, but we did get it all straightened out. I do have to say that though, the stage break was definitely pretty interesting. But let's see if we can get in the Discord and track down our podium finishers. And let's see here. First one is going to be that 289. And let's see if we can track down Mr. Plummer. And he might be around here somewhere. Plummer. I don't see Mr. Plummer in the Discord. All right, McLaughlin, he is going to be in the Discord. He is our 2nd place finisher. Let's see if we can track him down. Oh, wrong one. All right, Mr. Austin. This is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got a copy.
Man, what a hard battle that was. You grabbed 2nd place. Man, that last lap, man, I didn't know if you both were going to make it there or not, but you happened to keep the tires under the truck and cross that finish line in 2nd. Man, talk to us a little bit about your race. Man, that was pretty intense.
Yeah, I was staying right behind him like the whole race, just waiting for an opportunity to get by him, and I kept seeing that I was faster coming into that corner right there before the whoops, and I kept catching him right there coming into the last corner. So I figured I could make something happen there, and I finally did. So it worked out. And I was able to get my truck up onto the 2nd spot for my home track. So I'm happy about that.
Your home track, very nice, very nice. Nice way to close out the night at your home track, grabbing a 2nd place finish. Brent Smith, he snuck his way up into that lead right there on that restart after the stage break, and he just looked like he was uncatchable once he got out front.
Yeah, we had a good battle in the first heat, and we were battling pretty good, but I just couldn't catch up to him towards the end of it there, and he just ran away with it, and he did good tonight.
Well, definitely a great night for that number 29 machine. And, man, congratulations on that 2nd place finish. You know what comes next, man. You can have all the shout-outs that you would like to give podium finishes. They definitely earn them.
Well, I want to shout out my fiance. We just found out we're having a baby boy, so I'm super excited about that. And I want to shout out the guys at TCR and also Wig Splitters for sponsoring us. So,
absolutely. Well, congratulations on the baby coming along.
Thank you.
It's definitely one of those things that that good bundle of joy. I put it to you that way. I enjoyed every second with my daughter. So,
right.
If it's your first one,
yes, sir.
Man, you're gonna have a lot of fun.
I appreciate it, man.
Not a problem. You have a good night.
You too.
Wow, congratulations on finding out they're having a baby for Austin. All right, well, it is that time where we bring up our winner. I still have not found our 3rd place finisher of Gavin Plummer. Been looking for him in the chat. But we'll go ahead and find our race winner. And it keeps on track. All right, Mr. Brent Smith, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy.
Yeah, I got a copy, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, doing pretty well, man. You had an awesome heat, and then you have an awesome feature. Man, you had a good battles in your heat, and then you come out to the feature, you find yourself riding around in second, and then after the restart from the stage, you take the lead, and you don't give it back. Man, talk to us a little bit about your race. How about that bounce back from last week?
Yeah, it was kind of a bummer last week when I got taken out there with a half a turn to go, but this week I just released and went off, and it was fun. I didn't get much practice time. I got probably about 3-4 laps and just put my head down, and Gavin gave me a good run. The heat race was kind of just get out there, run some qualifying laps, and relax, right? Take a deep breath. And then in the feature, I didn't have nothing for Gavin the first half, but I noticed in turn one he kind of would brush up a little wide, and I had to change my line to go outside. So I switched that up, and I got a run on the restart and tried not to look back and tried to keep it clean.
Well, that you did. I mean, there was a little bit of bumping and banging, but it was definitely not disappointed. Love to watch y'all run these trucks, and for no practice, man, you come out here, you dominated. You had 12, you took 6 laps to figure out how he is running. That is some quick thinking to overtake that lead right there after the stage, man. Quick thinking. My hat's off to you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, man, I just try as hard as I can. I always treat every day like it's my last, right? I was telling my buddy Quentin Johnson on the Discord in the 906 boys that, hey, you got to treat everyone like you don't get the next one. So I try my butt off, and I just want to thank everyone that gets me here. Wendrick's Trust, Race Driven, Impact, Safety. I mean, all my friends and family, and just everyone around me, and just to get to do this and have fun. And it's just been amazing. Yokohama Tire and my girlfriend, she's really busy right now, but takes the time to watch me and checks in, and I love her dearly, and good luck on all her skiing. And I get to race these fun trucks and get to do it in real life. So I appreciate everything you guys are doing, and I hope you guys all the best, and thank you.
Absolutely. Well, you have a wonderful 4th of July as it is coming right around. Y'all are going to have a small little break. Y'all will be back in 2 weeks after a little bit of a break, and man, I can't wait to see y'all get back on the track, and we'll have some upgrades on the stream, so definitely stay tuned up for that. But man, you have a great night. Enjoy the holiday, enjoy the break, and we'll catch you later, my friend.
Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. All right. Well, I probably put him in the wrong Discord. They got so many Discords that are labeled the same. And it's like, okay, which one do I put him in? Let me move him back down to the right one. All right. Man, this is one of the toughest races or a series that we have encountered, but it is so great to be able to do it. Like I said, this is our first time broadcasting the off-road truck series. It's fun. I am a fast talker, but they give me a run for my money, as you know, so many things is happening so quickly. It's hard to process the information and get the information out, but it's getting better. I love it. But I do really want to appreciate everybody that came out and watched the stream. It was very fun for me. Hopefully it was fun for y'all. And sorry about the little glitch a little bit earlier, but it will get better. Trust me. I've been working on a lot of things, and got hopefully some good things to come for your viewing pleasure. But yeah, hopefully y'all will have a good night. Y'all will have a great holiday weekend as the 4th of July is coming up. So y'all, if y'all go out, be careful, and y'all take care of each other. But we'll catch y'all next time here on Southern Broadcasting Gaming Network. I'm Richard Hurst. Y'all take it easy.